What's up, guys? So these past videos I've been getting into change. Now I'm getting more into shifting your perspective to get more into change, and I touched on gratitude a little bit, but this video I want to kind of nail the head on gratitude and develop a little bit more of a deeper understanding with y'all on it, as well as hit the like, comment, and subscribe down below, please. Any questions, let me know. And with that being said, I also, my next video, or in the future, I'm gonna say next, but in the future, I plan on doing a video where we can actually do a gratitude practice together, and I'll go through that, and I'll go through what I do to do gratitude, and I'll also give you an app where I take it's a gratitude journal, and I just type things that I'm grateful for throughout the day. And I believe there's you could schedule it, so if you want to do it 3 times a day, you could read an affirmation, all of that. I think that's great stuff, so I'm so happy to share that with you in the videos to come. So let's just get into the video now. All right. So this video is all about gratitude. Now, when it comes to gratitude is all about being grateful, right? Being present, admiring, being thankful for what is there, which you can actually say thank you for this. You know, it puts you in that love frequency. It puts you closer to God, I would say, closer to love, closer to divinity, closer to being grateful, closer to being thankful for what is. And with all that being said, I believe it's important to get more into gratitude and to develop more of a gratitude practice, because you really only experience one emotion at a time. So if you're sad, you're going to be sad. But if you can get to the habit of being grateful when you're sad, finding deeper lessons as to why you're sad, why you're anxious, or why you're unhappy, why you're angry, you can actually transmute that. It's alchemy here. You can transmute that and turn that into a situation where you could be happy and you could be grateful about what's going on. You could be, why did this person make me angry? Did I take this personally? Did I take what they said personally? Am I insecure in a certain area that they were speaking on and it hit me deep, so I reacted a certain way? And then transform that. You be grateful about it. You're grateful that they triggered you, grateful that they made you aware of something that you currently weren't aware of. Because most of the time when we are triggered, we stay in this trigger box and we say, this person hurt me, this person did that. But we aren't able to break the cycle and say, why did I get that way? What exactly was it about that made me take it personally? Why did I react a certain way? And once you can be grateful for the way you acted and what the actions that person did to even maybe hurt you or trigger you, that brings about a whole new awareness, and you're able to be grateful for that and anchor that in and really throw away all the past emotions you felt, because you're anchoring gratitude in, because you are learning something. You're no longer seeing this as a victim experience where you were attacked and you were triggered, somebody hurt your feelings and you were offended. Now you're grateful for that instance to happen, because you're like, all right, this is just making me look deeper within myself to see where this anger is coming from, where this anger resides in my psyche. So always be grateful, and even for the bad things, even for the little things, because the more you do this, the more you anchor in gratitude, the more you strengthen the neurons in your mind, the more you strengthen these neural networks that are inside your brain, inside your whole body, inside the nervous system as a whole. You're able to strengthen these networks, and you're able to immediately tap into gratitude just like that. Somebody triggers you, you could tap into gratitude. I think that's the quickest way to get the maximum results in terms of being able to shift to gratitude. And that's pretty much shifting realities. When you hear people talk about shifting realities, that's all that is. They are going from one emotion to another. You know, they're going from anger to courage, or let me just say anger, neutrality, courage, moving up to love, all of that stuff. That's all you're doing there. So if you're able to make these jumps, then you will consider the fact that your shadow work and the work you're doing on the inside is actually speeding up, and the process is going a lot quicker than you could imagine. So back onto the strengthening of neural networks. So continue to do this. You will easily be able to be grateful on the moment. Something happens, you're grateful. You wake up, you're just grateful. Why? Because that's the neural networks that are most dominant. That's just the programming that you run on. You seem to run on more often than not. A lot of people, they run on anxiety, fear programming, depression, victim mentality. That's just the programming they have in their head. The thoughts are, when I'm scared to go out in the world, this might happen to me, this could happen to me, instead of being, this is a beautiful day. It's a great day to go outside today. It's a great day to do something I love. And you can see the dichotomy in between these levels of thinking, and all it takes is actually anchoring in that emotion, because once you anchor in that emotion, the positive thoughts will come with that. You're not going to have a positive emotion in the negative thoughts. That's not going to happen. So please anchor in gratitude. I will give us another video later on some practices we could do to anchor in gratitude. Meditation also helps with this, very much so. And I just want to say, when it comes to changing your life, changing your perspective, and changing the world around you and the world in you as well, when you practice gratitude, you are actually able to be aware of all that is. Be aware of all that you have. I wrote down a couple of examples. Let's say your car breaks down. You're really mad, right? Because your car breaks down, you're trying to go to work, you're trying to go all these different places, trying to go to the store. But you were never grateful of that bike you have in your closet. You're never grateful of it. You never thought about it. So the thought doesn't even occur to you. And this, I know this seems like a minute example, but this is really how life is, because you don't give any thought to it. You weren't grateful when it happened. You weren't grateful of the usefulness of it. And then when the situation arises, you have no use for it because you didn't anchor it in. You had no gratitude towards it. You had no use for it when you received it. Same goes for people who say, people who live here in the US. There's a lot of poverty, yes. And there is a lot of riches, yes. A lot of abundance, yes. And it's just whichever one you choose to focus on. Because if you're thinking from the perspective of poverty and lack, you will never be able to create more for yourself, because you're constantly living that out. You're living that reality. You're living lack out. You're saying, well, I can't do this because I don't have that. Little do you know, you're saying this, but you are living that out. You are not actually trying to find something else to do. I was thinking of a good example. A lot of people want to work out. A lot of people want to exercise and be fit, but you could much really just do push-ups, squats, do simple stuff, run, sprints. You don't need a gym. You don't need a big, massive gym to learn. You don't need a Surface Pro. You don't need a MacBook. You just need a couple books, an open heart, an open mind. And honestly, you could learn a lot from just people walking on the street. You could learn a lot just from talking to people and being grateful of these experiences, and grateful that you have a chance to connect with people who are able to teach you different things. I mean, we have the internet, and it's so easy to get into contact with people that you don't even know, but y'all have a similar interest, and y'all share goals and aspirations, and y'all can come together and share ideas, and y'all can share different forms of thought, opinions, and develop more of your own as it comes with time. So please be more grateful. Use gratitude as your secret weapon to be great, because it is through gratitude which you could raise your vibration to a higher one. Alright? Now, peace, love, namaste. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Alright? I will see you on the next video. Bam.